Pictures, propagated by motion along the fibers of the optic nerves in the brain, are the cause of vision. No old men, excepting Dr. Wallace, love mathematics. Philosophy is such an impertinently litigious lady that a man had as good be engaged in lawsuits as have to do with her. Hypotheses non fingo. I frame no hypotheses. Nature is pleased with simplicity, and nature is no dummy. Truth is the offspring of silence and meditation. All my discoveries have been made in answer to prayer. Nature is very consonant and conformable with herself. When the adversaries of Erasmus had got the Trinity into his edition, they threw by their manuscript as an old almanac out of date. Live your life as an exclamation rather than an explanation. Yet one thing secures us whatever betide, the Scriptures assures us that the Lord will provide. Errors are not in the art, but in the artificers. What goes up must come down. Poetry is a kind of ingenious nonsense. I see I have made myself a slave to philosophy. There are more sure marks of authenticity in the Bible than in any profane history. The ignis fatuus is a vapor shining without heat. The great ocean of truth lay all undiscovered before me. A cylinder of air reaching to the top of the atmosphere is of equal weight with a cylinder of water about 33 feet high. Where both are friends, it is right to prefer truth. I do not know what I may appear to the world, but to myself I seem to have been only a boy playing on the seashore. To explain all nature is too difficult a task for any one man or even for any one age. To arrive at the simplest truth requires years of contemplation. I have a fundamental belief in the Bible as the Word of God, written by those who were inspired. I study the Bible daily. If I had stayed for other people to make my tools and things for me, I had never made anything. He who thinks half-heartedly will not believe in God, but he who really thinks has to believe in God. I am ashamed to tell you to how many figures I carried these calculations, of pi, having no other business at the time. The best way to understanding is a few good examples. Atheism is so senseless and odious to mankind that it never had many professors. Godliness consists in the knowledge, love, and worship of God, humanity in love, righteousness, and good offices towards man. Plato is my friend, Aristotle is my friend, but my greatest friend is truth. If others would think as hard as I did, then they would get similar results. Every action has an equal and opposite reaction. I can measure the motion of bodies, but I cannot measure human folly. Therefore, to the same natural effects we must, as far as possible, assign the same causes. God created everything by number, weight, and measure. I do not feign hypotheses. To every action there is always opposed an equal reaction. It is the weight, not numbers of experiments, that is to be regarded. Gravity explains the motions of the planets, but it cannot explain who sets the planets in motion. To me, there has never been a higher source of earthly honor or distinction than that connected with advances in science. We account the scriptures of God to be the most sublime philosophy. I can calculate the motion of heavenly bodies, but not the madness of people. Tact is the art of making a point without making an enemy. This most beautiful system of the sun, planets, and comets could only proceed from the counsel and dominion of an intelligent and powerful being. No great discovery was ever made without a bold guess. No sciences are better attested than the religion of the Bible. What we know is a drop, what we don't know is an ocean. An object that is at rest will tend to stay at rest. An object that is in motion will tend to stay in motion. To myself, I am only a child playing on the beach, while vast oceans of truth lie undiscovered before me. Impressed force is the action exerted on a body to change its state either of resting or of moving uniformly straight forward. You have to make the rules, not follow them. The instinct of brutes and insects can be the effect of nothing else than the wisdom and skill of a powerful, ever-living agent. My powers are ordinary. Only my application brings me success. The latest authors, like the most ancient, strove to subordinate the phenomena of nature to the laws of mathematics. If I have done the public any service, it is due to my patient thought. If I am anything, which I highly doubt, I have made myself so by hard work. I shall not mingle conjectures with certainties. All the characters of the Passion agree to the year 34, and that is the only year to which they all agree. Nature does nothing in vain when less will serve, for nature is pleased with simplicity and affects not the pomp of superfluous causes. I can see so far because I stood on the shoulders of giants. Whence arises all that order and beauty we see in the world? Centripetal force is the force by which bodies are drawn from all sides, are impelled, or in any way tend towards some point as to a center. Truth is ever to be found in the simplicity and not in the multiplicity and confusion of things. I feign no hypotheses. Therefore, the causes assigned to natural effects of the same kind must be, so far as possible, the same. If I have ever made any valuable discoveries, it has been due more to patient attention than to any other talent. As a blind man has no idea of colors, so we have no idea of the manner by which the all-wise God perceives and understands all things. I consider my greatest accomplishment to be lifelong celibacy. A body in motion tends to stay in motion unless acted on by an outside force.